Hi, good morning everyone, and welcome to 6.5 days of Kickass journaling. My name is Lindsay Wilson from lindsay.wilsoncoaching.com, and for those of you that don't know me, basically I help people recognize that they are worthy of winning really, really big in their lives, and that includes you. So today we're going into how to charge forward in your life and kick some ass. Now, if you haven't watched the videos from the previous 5 days, I definitely encourage you to do that. Two of my favorite are learning to say no, how difficult that is, but how that can really be about saying yes to other things in our lives, even if that just means space and time to figure it out. And perfectionism. Those are probably the two biggest issues that I see with my clients and my students is not being able to let go of that perfectionist mentality and really how limiting that really is. So again, you can get your, 6.5 days of kick-ass journaling here. I know that's backwards, but you get the idea at lindsay.wilsoncoaching.com. And I'm so excited that you're here to join us for today. Okay, so today, charging forward to kick some ass. First of all, you might be wondering why it looks like I'm in a forest. And that's because I am in my office's meditation room. And funny enough is that research shows that just looking at pictures of nature actually reduces your cortisol levels in your body. And so anyway, it's kind of cool. I look at the trees and you can look at them while you're watching this video as well. Okay, so charging forward to kick some ass. Now, we spend a lot of time in the previous journaling exercises sort of getting in and gaining some insight about where we're coming from and creating some really healthy habits around, reframing things and how we talk to ourselves and perfectionism and being able to say no and all these different things. Now today, it's more about looking forward. Now, a lot of times people say, I have goals and there's things that I want to do. But today I'm going to talk about 3 main things that I want you to do and want you to think about. So in this journal, we talk about moving forward with 3 main questions. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to think about what you really want. Sounds so simple, and yet so many people have really vague ideas of what they want. They want to be successful. What does that actually mean? They want to be happy. What does that look like in their lives? They want to travel more. What does that look like? They want to start their own business or they want to make a career change. And it's not that you have to have all the answers figured out. I've had clients say, yeah, Lindsay, I just don't know. But taking the time to figure it out and giving yourself that space, my coach calls it white space in your life, to really dig down and figure out what you want. Otherwise, it's like going on a road trip and not having a destination. It can be fun, but you're not going to get to where you want to go if you don't know where that is. So I know this sounds really simple, but really taking some time to journal, again, 5 to 10 minutes, and think about what you want. Now, be as specific as you possibly can. And challenge yourself to find that specificity, because this is what happens. So a lot of people will say, this is a great example. They'll say, I want to go to Europe someday. Okay, well, I want to go to Europe someday is different than next December, I'm going for 2 weeks to Croatia, or I'm going to 2 weeks to Italy. Those are 2 very different destinations in your mind, and the brain's going to pick up on that specificity and do the things necessary to get to that destination because it's clear about what the destination is. Or I get this a lot. I want to be my own boss someday. Okay. That's fine to have that, but it's going to be so much easier for your brain and for you to do the behaviors and the actions needed to get there if you know what that is. So I want to be my own boss someday is different than I want to be a massage practitioner and own my own business. You see how those are so different? And I want to do that within 2 years or 5 years. See how those are so different? Otherwise, one's just sort of like vague and the other is very, very specific. Okay, the next step with that is to journal the why behind it. So if you want to be your own boss, maybe it's because you have kids and you want more time with your kids. Or maybe it's because you really want to travel and you want to be able to work in different locations. Getting your why is going to be so important for 2 reasons. One, it's going to be that motivator when it doesn't look like you can do it, right? It's going to be that fuel that moves you towards that destination. So you can go back to that because it's something bigger than you, and you can be so much more motivated. The second thing is, if you cannot determine your why, if you don't know why you want to start your own business, or you don't know why you want to travel, or you don't know why you want to write a book, maybe you don't really want it that much. Maybe it's an old goal that you're just sort of holding on to, but it's taking up mental space in your mind. Or maybe it's something that someone else wanted you to do. Maybe you say, I want to go to law school, but really that's your mom's idea. It's not yours. Or maybe it's something that, just really isn't important to you anymore. Maybe before you had kids, you wanted to do certain things, and now you're like, I really don't want to do that anymore. But you have to go through that process to figure out what your goals are, the destination, what that looks like, be as specific as possible, why you want to get there. That is your fuel, and it's also going to help you decide whether that goal is really important to you. Because if you can't figure out the why, it's probably not that important to you. And finally, I think one of the things that I teach a lot to my students is to be successful, it's not about necessarily doing more. Though, if you want to start your own business, there might be tasks and actions that you want to take to that. But that's not usually the first step. The first step is usually letting go of something in your life. Now, what do I mean? We get all so busy, our lives are chaotic, and we're trying to go, 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 go. Stepping back for a second or 5 or 10 minutes and deciding where you want to go, and then thinking about the barriers that you've put up that are in your way to get there. So oftentimes these are limiting beliefs. Maybe you have different beliefs about money or jobs or what kind of career you should have or what you're qualified for. You also might be getting rid of like Debbie Downers in your life or negative energy. Maybe it's giving up something that you're already doing. Maybe it's letting go of a job or a hobby or something that is not serving a purpose for you right now. And so I want you to think about less about something that you have to do and more about where can I let go in my life? Where are the spaces that I need to make room? And a lot of this is your mentality. And that's why we're taking this time is often we have limiting beliefs, and taking some time to really dive down. Do you really believe that you're an entrepreneur? Do you really believe that you should be traveling and taking time off work and creating the life that you want? If you don't, we have to kind of get back and figure out where those thoughts are coming from so we can get rid of them to move towards that goal that you've decided, okay? So first part, deciding what you want, being as specific as possible, getting to your why. Why is that important to you? That's going to be your motivator. It's also going to determine whether you actually want that goal or not. And finally, what do you have to let go of in your life to make room to get to that goal? It's often about letting go. Okay. So that is charging forward to kick some ass. I would love for you to comment, share, like this video. These have been really fun. This is day 6. We have another half day tomorrow. If you haven't already, 6.5 days to kick-ass journaling on LindsayWilsonCoaching.com, on Facebook /Lindsay Wilson Coaching. And I hope everybody has a great day. Bye. Oh, we have a masterclass. If you go to LindsayWilsonCoaching.com, we have a masterclass on Tuesday, June 28th at 2 p.m. It's for kick-ass women. So it's all about unleashing your best self. And I'm going to go into exactly a lot of the things that we've talked about already, but we're going to dive into the one big, fat, juicy lie that may be holding you back. And I'm going to give you 3 really quick, really easy, instant mindset shifts that can lock you into finding that best you and unleashing your best self. So I hope you can join us for that. Again, you can sign up on our Facebook page. Right at the top, there's a little sign up button that'll take you to the registration. Space is limited, so grab your spot if you're interested in joining us for our Kick-Ass Masterclass, Unleashing Your Best Self. Everybody have a great day. Thanks. Bye.